Hello guys, so I've used a Bank of America auto loan, and honestly, it's been a mixed experience for me. When I first applied, I was drawn in because Bank of America promotes competitive rates and even better discounts if you are a preferred rewards client. I already had a checking account and investment account with them, so I qualified for that extra 0.25% to 0.5%. That sounded great on paper, right? Especially if you're someone who already enjoys a range of banking services, it can seem like a no-brainer to take advantage of these extra savings. What I did not realize, though, is that you cannot see the real base rate before the discount is applied. When I asked the representative what my rate would have been without the preferred rewards discount, I got no clear answer. It felt like they just quoted me a number and claimed the discount was already included. This is an important point because for anyone looking for clarity on how much they are actually paying versus just the advertised rates, it's a bit of a black box. It made me wonder if I was really getting a deal or not, and as you can imagine, that left me feeling a bit uneasy about the whole process. On the application side, it was fast. I applied online, and within a minute, I had a response and the rate locked for 30 days. That gave me enough time to shop around at eligible dealers. This is a feature I really appreciated. With a locked rate for a month, you get some breathing room to make sure you're getting the best deal and don't feel rushed. However, what I didn't like was that you need a hard inquiry just to see your rate. Since Bank of America doesn't do pre-qualification with a soft pull, like some lenders such as Capital One, my credit took a hit just for checking the numbers. That's something to keep in mind for anyone who's very credit conscious. While it might not seem like a big deal, that slight dip in your credit score can affect other financial decisions. The loan itself had no application fee and no prepayment penalty, which I liked because I paid extra toward the principal from the start. This is a huge plus because with other lenders, paying off your loan early can sometimes incur a fee. But the interest rate I was given still felt higher than I deserved. I had excellent credit, and they still offered me close to 9% when other banks quoted me closer to 6% for a $20,000 loan. I was paying around $250 per month just in interest during the first few months. That's a considerable amount when you factor in how much you could be saving with a lower rate. It made me feel like they were structuring it so the principal balance stayed high for longer, which is something to watch out for when comparing loan terms. If you can, always ask how your payment is being allocated between interest and principal, as it can help you plan your payments better. Another issue I ran into was dealer restrictions. I wanted to buy from a local independent dealer, but Bank of America only works with franchise dealers like Ford or Honda, or a few approved independents like CarMax, Carvana, and Enterprise. I had to change my plans and go through a different dealer just to keep the loan, which was a hassle. This can be a deal breaker for anyone who wants more flexibility when shopping for a car. Independent dealerships can often offer better deals or rare cars, so the restrictions can feel limiting if you're not buying from one of their partner dealers. They also require the vehicle to be no older than 10 years and have fewer than 125,000 miles, which limits your options too. So, make sure you know the specifics about what kinds of cars you can buy before committing to the loan. I will say the process itself was smooth in terms of getting the loan funded. There were no delays once I chose my car. Payments were easy to set up online, and I liked that I could make extra payments without penalty. If you're someone who plans to pay down your loan faster, this is an important feature to have, as many lenders impose restrictions on making additional payments. But their customer service was not great. When I called in, I once asked about how my payment was being split between interest and principal because it looked off, and all I got was a generic answer with no real explanation. It felt like they just wanted me to accept the numbers and move on. This is a major drawback, especially if you want to stay on top of your finances. Getting clear, useful answers is critical, and Bank of America didn't provide that. Overall, my Bank of America auto loan was decent in that it got me into the car quickly and without upfront fees. But the experience left me frustrated. The advertised competitive rates are really only competitive if you qualify for their best tiers. And even then, it feels like they play games with the preferred rewards discount. The limitations on where you can buy and the lack of pre-qualification also make it less flexible than other lenders. Flexibility is so important when it comes to auto loans because you want to make sure you have as many options as possible. The loan process shouldn't be limiting. If you already bank with them and have the balances to get preferred rewards, it might work out. It's definitely worth looking into if you already have a lot of accounts with them, as you might be able to unlock additional benefits that make the loan more competitive. But if you are just looking for the lowest rate or more flexibility, I would say check Capital One or another lender before locking yourself in with Bank of America. For me, I ended up refinancing a year later with a credit union and got a much lower rate that finally felt fair. Refinancing might be an option if you feel like you're not getting the best deal initially, but it's worth being aware that this step requires time and effort. However, if you're not happy with the original rate, it can be worth looking into options like credit unions, which often offer better rates, especially for those with good credit. So, make sure you shop around, compare all the terms, and fully understand the conditions before committing. Whether you go with Bank of America or another lender, the goal is to get the best deal that works for your financial situation.